Segment is sponsored by IFA. Even though it's barely fall, it is the perfect time to start thinking about how you get your lawn and garden ready for a lush spring in 2025, if you can believe it, but now's the time. And Aaron is here to share his best yard prep tips. Welcome to the show, Aaron.
Thanks for having me. It's good to be here.
Awesome. Thank you. This is the time. This is the season. I love this so much. Fall is considered the best time for fertilizing lawns, especially with step 4 fertilizer. Is that right?
Absolutely. If you want a good spring, the best time to prep for that in the fall. And it starts with our number 4 fertilizer, part of our 4+ program. Right now, your lawn's taking all that nutrition, storing it in the roots. So if you want the first green up in the spring, now's the fertilizer you want to hit.
Got step 4 fertilizer. Can you tell us how it's specially formulated to encourage root growth and also enhance the winter hardiness? What's that all about?
Yeah, so all of our fertilizer is actually produced locally, specifically for the Intermountain West. So we produce a blend that's specifically designed to work with the soils that we have here. It's got iron, all your micronutrients, your nitrogen to get things really going in the spring.
This is something you pick up right at IFA. It's a program. This is the final step of that season. Autumn is a great time for composting as well. Yeah. Why is this, and how does compost benefit the garden?
Yeah, so anytime we can add organic matter back to the soils, we help improve that soil structure, adds nutrition back to the soil. And fall is where we get all the leaves, the clippings, and then winter we can give that a chance to break down, get all settled in, and then you put it back in your garden in the spring, and it provides all that good stuff.
I'm the guy that comes into IFA and asks all the dumb questions, so I appreciate all your expertise. You've done this for a long time.
We love it.
Compost work there's a lot of different kinds of compost. Which ones are there? Are there particular tips for spreading it over the garden area?
Yeah, so there's a lot of different kinds of compost, everything from just the clippings and leaves you get in your own yard. Okay. You can also buy pre-bagged stuff, and there's a lot of good locally sourced poultry manures and things like that you can get at IFA that have already been broken down. They've already been...
Smells terrific, too.
Yeah, they actually do smell good. Not as bad. They're not as bad. They let them break down. They let them break down. They get rid of that smell. Yeah. And it goes on... you can put that on your garden in the fall. You can also put it on in the spring, and it goes a long way towards improving the soil, adding nutrition back there.
Now, we talked about this. I love the mowing aspect. I know you do too.
Mowing's the best.
But the raking is something I don't quite like. But it's so important. Yeah. Now, you talk composting, putting the leaves out there. You got to kind of churn that up. Raking leaves, why is it so important to clean up the yard? Yeah, so leaves are good, and naturally they work well and improve the soil. But when they end up piling up on your lawn and create like a layer there that doesn't break down, it can kind of smother the lawn and kill it. You want to pull those off first, and then work those into your garden in the spring. Show us the cool tool that looks like a Halloween
so these
outfit.
Are pretty cool.
This is something, when you get the big pile, this makes it easy,
so you get your rake, you make your big pile, but this will help you gather those up and put them into the bag. You can convince your kids to do it with these too.
Without fighting each other.
No guarantees there, but no guarantees there. But they'll get them in the basket.
Now, as you're pulling it all together, you also have reusable leaf bags. So what are these? Tell us about it.
Yeah, they're just a little collapsible. You pull it out of the package, it pops up into like a 33-gallon size garbage bag, basically. You throw a liner in there and makes it nice and easy, stores away real easy.
And the stuff right next to it, we have a little bit of stuff you wrap around trees. What is that?
Yeah, so some of our trees in the winter, we have deer issues or other things with like our arborvitaes that fall over when they get snow on them. So you wrap those up good. This white stuff, so for some of the fruit trees, if you notice those thin bark trees on the south side, they start to blister and break over the winter.
Those deer, they come after it. So where can we go for more information on all these products?
You can visit any one of our local stores, but also ifa.coop. You can find our website.
Co-op or Coop? If you want to read it.
Coop.
IFA.coop.
Yep.
Aaron, thank you for coming on the show. It's great to have you. I'm going to apply this for sure and get these for the kids for sure.
Awesome.